All right, what's up, guys? Got Dave here, and Saturday morning I gotta go work overtime today, and so I'm going to work. But I wanted to talk about the 5 lane positions, and didn't know there was a certain number of lane positions, did you? You thought it was infinite, huh? Well, I'm gonna narrow it down to 5 so I could talk about them, make it a little bit easier for everybody. And let me just start by saying that I don't always do anything, you know, like I don't do anything all the time. I don't think that's a good way of thinking. The way that I think about my riding in the city versus in the country versus up in the canyon, you know, or on the street versus on the freeway, it's totally different, and every situation is different. So I really don't do anything all the time at all. You know, people that are like, oh, just right of center. That would be like saying just ride around in 3rd gear all the time. That's what you want to, you always want to be in 3rd gear. It's like, no, every situation is different, and you want to be able to pick and choose and think your way through. And coming around, say like a turn like this here, I don't want to be just right of center. I want to be out here because I know there's a side street coming up, and if somebody's coming out to make a turn, I want to be out where they can see me. You know what I mean? So that's, every situation's different, man. And I'll start with the 2 outside positions, which are the lines. And when I'm on the freeway, I'll be on the line. Like, especially if traffic is like slowing down, getting all crazy, I'll get on the line, not only so I can see through the cars, like I can see way up ahead, you know, like between all the cars, but also if everybody slams on the brakes, I can split lanes, because lane splitting is legal here in California, so I can do that. But by getting on the line, I can see like way far up ahead, and it works really well in traffic. So that is when I use those 2 outside edges of the lane. And then the center of the lane is, I don't know, a lot of people talk about like, oh, don't ride in the center of the lane because then you'll get oil on your tire or tires, and it'll, you know, make you wreck out or something like that. And the only time that I find that true is at stop signs, stoplights, and especially freeway off-ramps for some reason. I don't know why, you know, like for some reason maybe like the car's been going fast that whole time, and then they get off and they come down and they stop, and it's like, ugh, and it like starts dripping oil or something. I don't know what the deal is, but freeway off-ramps are gnarly, dude, especially in the rain. You know, like if you're getting off the freeway and you're coming up to a light like in the rain, usually that spot will have a lot of oil like on the road. And that is one place, or 3 places I should say, that I don't want to be in the middle. Like anytime if I come up to a stop sign or a stoplight, I'll get in one of these 2 tire tracks that the cars normally drive in. And that way I avoid the oil that the cars drip when they're sitting there stopped. But as far as not using the center of the lane, I've never had a problem with it as far as, you know, just riding normally. Like I've only seen like a lot of oil on the center at stops. So watch out for that. And then the other 2 places are the tire tracks where cars normally go. And what I like to do is if it's a right-hand turn, I like to be in that left tire track with my tires, and that puts my body and my bike and everything in the middle. And then a left turn, I'm in the right tire track. And it provides the best visibility. Like if I'm on the outside of the turn, I could see around that turn. If somebody's coming from a side street, they could see me sooner, versus being on the inside of the turn. It's not, I don't know, it just doesn't work as good for me. You know, like if I'm going around this turn and I'm like way in here, dude, look at how far ahead I could see. I like barely, you know, versus if I'm way out here in the other tire track, dude, I could see so far down the road, and it's just a more comfortable position for me. And that even like for aggressive riding, like up in the canyon, like if I'm hauling ass, I will definitely, like if it's a left turn, I'm in the right track. Right turn, I'm in the left track. And that's how I do it. So I just figured I would talk about that real quick. You know, I didn't want to ramble on and on, but that's what I think about lane position. So let me know what you think, and you know, leave me a comment. Let me know if there's something that I left out or something that I got wrong or whatever. and I will see you soon. Ride safe out there. Peace.